Good morning, good morning. No makeup on, hair needing done, but that's what you're here with me today. Today's the day I go to the airport to get Joe. I'm putting some styling cream on my hair, and then I don't blow dry my hair. I've got this hot brush, it takes a few seconds to warm up. It is fab. It's what gives me my Marilyn Monroe waves. I love it. I did get gifted it ages and ages and ages ago. It's just fab. Right, so my hair, yeah, what did I say? So it's about half an hour since I came out of the shower, so it is nearly dry because I've got such little hair. I put like a little blow dry cream in it, and then this here, what is it? Millie Daily Styling Cream. Yeah, I did say that before I'll do it. So yeah. Sorry. I'm not very good at chatting and doing stuff at the same time. Is the rest of you the same? Anyway, I'll give that a brush through, and before I start, I'm going to put on a little bit of BB cream because it's time to get my face on and look a bit more presentable. So just using Olay. I don't use foundation. I just like a little bit of tinted moisturiser, and this is what this does for me. It also has an SPF in it, so it just gives me a tad bit of colour, evens out the skin tone, and yeah, just like that I've got a little bit of colour. Yeah, so the plan is today to head off just after 8 o'clock and get the lovely Joe. I don't know about you guys, did you sleep well last night? Do you sleep well in general? I find I generally do. Now, whether it's because Joe is coming today, and I don't know why that would be, but to be fair, I was very busy last night trying to get things organised, and sometimes I think when you're overtired, then your sleep gets broken, and I woke up at 1:50, and could I get back to sleep? So I actually had to get up. I take magnesium at times, take it in the morning, and sometimes I remember to take it at night, and I got up and got myself some of that, but it was maybe another hour before I got back to sleep. I was just thinking too much. Your brain wakes up, you know how it is. Your brain wakes up and then you're just, yeah, you can't get back to sleep. But I did, and then when my alarm went off at 6:25, I was tired. So I've had my coffee. Have I finished it yet? No. And I'm not very good at taking cold coffee, but I put my collagen powder in my coffee. Collagen, do you take collagen? I got mine from NutriGeeks, if I can say the word, and that you just put like a good tablespoon or two in a cup and it dissolves and you hardly taste it. I find you're supposed to put 2, I think, in, and I only put 1 in because I find I can taste the powder if I put the 2 in. So I'll have some now, and then whenever I'm having another coffee later, I'll put another spoonful of it in, and then that's how I get my daily collagen. I think, well, it definitely has helped my hair and skin and nails. My hair is definitely so much fuller, definitely. Right, before my hair gets any drier, I need to get on with doing this. So my daily vlogs, well, they're not maybe going to be daily. They have been this week, but I'm just sort of testing the waters to see how people like them, and you guys do seem to like them, and that's lovely. That's lovely, because what's nice about these are I'm just really sharing with you things that I do on a daily basis and chatting to you, which I'm quite good at. I think that's why Joe and I get on so well, because we're very like kindred spirits in that we think very alike in our style and the colours and things we put together, and then we're also very alike in that we like to chat a lot. We're both quite strong opinions, and although I'm probably more of a pushover, but I am trying not to be as much as a pushover now as I get older. Can you see the volume that I'm getting in my hair? But it really does work better whenever your hair is like mine. It's almost dry. I would say probably 80% dry. Look at that, all that. So I just sort of work my hair. Sorry if I just could speak. But this morning, you know how it is, and this is like totally just non-scripted or anything. I don't believe it's scripted anything. I do sometimes have thoughts that I want to share with you guys, and Well, that's why I just blab things out, really. So let me carry on with this. I'll press pause on this because I don't want to bore you, and I'll show you the finished. Show you the finished thing. Well, I will show you what I do at the front there. So I just like curl it up. I mean, you can see how quick it is, and you see the bounce. Oh, yeah. And then I'll get my makeup on. Yeah. So it's arms out day, girls. It's going to be 19 today, although at the minute hubby has just left for work and he says it is just 12 at the minute. Oh, there's Joe. Hang on. Well, yes, that was just Joe saying she was on her way to her gate already, which means I need to get my finger out. And I'm not going to panic because she's not actually leaving until 8:30. It's only 7:45 now. It only takes me 50 minutes going up, and her flight will not be in till just around 9:30 or so. So yeah. So you can see the volume that this gives my hair. This is just the best thing. So this, let me see what make it is. It is called, glasses on, I can't see. Oh yes, the brush 30. Really? Is that it? Brush 30? I'll show you that there so you know. I'm sorry about the hairs. But it's very kind to your hair, and my hair's never been in better condition since I started using it, and I must have started using it back in maybe February, March time, April, can't remember. But I know ever since I haven't had a blow dryer near my hair, and then whenever I do have to use a blow dryer, like when I'm on holidays and stuff, I hardly can get my hair to set because I'm so used to this hair, and I don't even have to put straighteners there or anything. Love it. And then I like to flip out my bottom. Flip out my bottom. Does not sound a bit. Anyway, yes, I like to flip out the bottom. Flip out the bottom. What else can you say? A bit like 90s style. You know what? I'm at this stage now where I don't think about being on trend. I think about hairstyles that I like and that are easy to work with, and I've just a few layers cut through my hair. My hair's fine, but at the minute with the collagen, it's just knows no bounds, and it just feels so thick. And then I've got another product which I'll show you in a minute, which is just amazing. It's nearly finished. That's how quick it is, and literally I've been doing this in real time with you guys, so you can see it's really very quick. Now if you did have thick hair, you'd have to maybe do it in sections, but mine's is quite fine. But it doesn't really look fine, does it? I don't think so. And yeah, it's time I got on my lippy. I always feel a bit washed out in colour without my lippy, and then I'll show you what I'm wearing today as well. So I think that is it. I just want to toss it a bit and put some texturized spray on it. Hold on till I go and get that. So yeah, Joe got me this, and this stuff's brilliant. I'll have to get some more whenever it's done. So I just put some through my hair, and then I just sort of put my fingers through it because I don't like that polished, perfect look. I like sort of like a tousled, get out of bed look, you know? You know, ladies, you know what I'm saying? So just like that. Job's a good one, I think. And yes, I've got my quiff, which I'll put a little bit of hairspray on to get that staying up like that. Yeah, so I kind of think it's a bit Marilyn Monroe in a 2025 kind of way. Do we agree? Yeah. Okay, hairspray. So you're in my dressing room, and this dressing room's getting overhauled whenever Joe's here, and I can't wait because see someone else is spinning something. I think they get different ideas of what they think they should do. Right, time for me to get on some more makeup. Right, time for a little bit of bronzer. So, do you guys wear much makeup? I put makeup on every day. I have since I was probably 13 or so. It's funny, but my mum and dad never liked me wearing makeup whenever I was a teenager. And I know now why. It's because they were thinking boys. I was always into the boys. Don't tell anyone. And I used to put my makeup on last thing before I ran down the lane for the bus. And then I'd been out the front door so they wouldn't have seen me with the makeup on. Did anybody else do that? I hope I'm just not alone in that. And a little bit of highlighter just across the tops of my cheekbones. blusher, if you can, if you were only going to put on one thing, I think a wee bit of blusher just gives you that bit of colour. Especially as we get older, our complexion starts losing a lot of colour. So I think that just gives a nice little sheen there. Do you not agree? And I'd sometimes put a little bit too here, but I'm going to put on. It's time for the brows. The brows need put on. Right, let's get my bits and pieces here. I've just got this like little bag. What would you say? Pouch. What's the word? Don't know the word. I need a magnifying mirror, of course. Can't see without it. My ear's a bit blocked up this morning from shower. You see, you're just getting to see me as I am. So this is a little eyeshadow palette. I think it's from Boots. Nice little range of neutrals. It's got a mirror, not a magnifying mirror. So there we go. Let's get some colour on these eyes. Look at that lovely goldy, bronzy colour. It's just so pretty. And I know a lot of people would say, oh, you're older, don't be wearing these sort of shimmery eyeshadows and that. But I think they're wrong. I think if we can light up our faces with a little bit of makeup, it looks more youthful. That's what I think. And then I love this lighter one for just in the corners of the eyes, just to like brighten up the eye. And I know I'll pull faces because I pull faces whenever I'm working with my eyes. And then I'll get a bigger brush to sweep it all and blend it. I don't like too much makeup. I kind of like it as natural as possible. But it just defines everything and makes everything look a bit better. But it's definitely time for these brows to get a little bit of a seeing too. So today I'm just going to use the matte brown in the bottom and just give them just a little bit more definition. They're not bad at the minute because I did get them dyed a few weeks ago. And I'm just seeing in my mirror a little hair that needs plucked. Oh yeah. Can we talk about hairs? Chin hairs especially. I have to pluck mine. Yeah. And sometimes even epilate them. Right, I can't find them. So I have to look around till I find them. Right. Tweezers. Hang on. Right, found the tweezers. And there's the offending brow there. And let's check the chin, because you know what? If I have a chin hair, Joe will be saying to me, Ruth, what's going on with that chin? Yeah, that's what we do. Well, that's what she does. She made that very blunt with me, and you know, I can't see half time. That's the problem. Really good job, isn't it? Though, because we can't see the wrinkles. Yeah, so you're getting to see me all today. Right, where are we at now? Oh yes, I was going to finish my eyes. I got distracted. So there's my little brush. Where's my little mirror? Keep setting things down. Here we go. So I just like to put a little bit of definition underneath my eye. And I just use this little brush. And I want a wee bit of the gold as well. Kind of looks glamorous, doesn't it? On this side as well. And a little bit of the gold. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Mascara. Got this in my beauty box that I get every month from Look Fantastic. And I didn't realise this one that Jo and her mum use and use all the time. It's a funny little brush. So I still struggle with the brush, but what I like is that, can you see how tiny it is? Can you see? Yeah. It actually goes on the eyelashes really, really easy. So very, very quick. And honestly, I don't spend much time on my makeup. I reckon my makeup is done in about 5 minutes. Just a little bit in the bottom, but I try not to put too much in the bottom because I don't like that heavy look. And just check they're all coated again and run the brush through them again. And make sure none of it's gone on the rubber eye. Okay, that's grand. I have a little brow brush. I have already filled my brows in a little bit, but this just brushes them out and sort of fills in any gaps and just makes them look nice and neat. If your brows look well, there's a wee bit of lipstick on, a wee bit of bronzer. You know, that takes you most places and looks really good. Right. Oh, I've just put some mascara on up there. Yeah, not perfect. Right, but you know what comes last? Lippy. Lip liner's a must for me. Alright. Let me show you the difference. I'll do one half of my lips and you'll see how plumped up the lip just with that, okay? You ready? That turned up too much. And I fill in the whole lip. And then I just smudge it for a natural look. I don't want a harsh look. Okay. Look, you think I'd had like some sort of filler, didn't you? Just as simple as that. Didn't even go outside the lines. So there you go. Let's do the whole lip now. Where would we be without our magnifying mirrors? I really don't know. Okay, today I need a red lippy on, and I've got my coral from yesterday. Let's get that on, because I'll show you in a minute why I'm going with coral. That's that. And at the minute, my perfume of choice is Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. Love it. Love it. Before I put on the rest of my jewellery. Right, I'm going to put my jewellery on and then I'll show you my outfit. And the hair, I think, is good to go. We just need to check the back of it. And yeah, I've been rambling away now. 11 minutes in. It's supposed to be 5 minutes. But hey ho, we're nearly done. Right, so I'm looking a little bit more human now. I think I'm more normal, should I say. I had this necklace on, but I'm going to layer up with this one just because I like the extra beads and I like, you know, don't be afraid to mix your beads, okay? I've got a belt on which sort of brings in the hues. Let me see, I might have to tilt you a little bit to get to see the whole effect. This is a Bowden tulle skirt that Joe gave me. I love it. And then I'm wearing my little loafers that were from Next. They're pre-loved. I love this little look. Now, today I thought instead of a tie, I would go with this scarf. I just love the look of like a scarf like this around your neck. Doesn't that look good? And also I don't feel as bare, even here. So that's nice. And then if I need another layer, I'll be going with my denim jacket. So I've had no microphone today. How you finding that? Is that okay? Now just to dress it down a wee bit, that's why there's that denim jacket and then this coral Neffily bag. This is another Mildred. I got this in Sarah's outlet, and then of course I was able to use my discount as well, so that was very reasonable for a leather bag. Do check her out. So let's see, this is going to pull off my shoulders, and that is tomorrow's outfit. I think that dress, if you can see it hanging there, is a dress that was Joe's sister-in-law's Mel's, and it's pure silk and it's a wrap dress, and I'm going to be wearing that in the next few days. So that's what that's sitting there for. I've actually got all my outfits sort of sitting. I like to plan. So there, I know it's a bit busy in here, there's a lot of clothes and stuff. If you can pick me out from all, here we are. So I like it. I know I wasn't on the rock today, but you've been meeting with me, Ruth, and I forgot to say, guys, if you're new to my channel and you've just happened upon my vlog, I hope you'll come back. I hope you'll subscribe. And the rest of you guys who are so lovely, and the comments have been so lovely, I really appreciate you guys. I really do. We're building a lovely community here, I think, and it's just bringing me so much joy, and I'm going to keep on doing it. So I hope that suits you well. Now remember, tonight at 5 o'clock, it is Glow Up Thursday. Joe and our videos will go out at 5 o'clock. You can watch whatever one you want to watch. First of all, I hope you'll watch the both of them, because we're both doing the same thing. We're still not telling you what that is. You'll find out what that is later. And I have a wee bit to do. And I've got like 20 minutes before I go to the airport. So there you go. Right. I'll get this uploaded and we're done. Thanks for watching, you guys. Mwah! You take care and God bless.